Hello, hello. It is a late Real Estate Wednesday, had a busy morning, but here we are filming this now. So, if you read the topic, does talking with a mortgage lender affect my credit? Now, this is something I hear all the time.
They always are asking that question.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a lender yet, because if I see a lender, then it's going to affect my credit, and I can't afford that. And there really is a lot of concern about that. So we're going to touch on that today.
We're talking about it. So I actually got a comment from someone recently on a credit video about basically this very thing, and he was a little heated, but all of it comes from just misinformation and lack of understanding, or he had a bad experience, which happens to everybody. So I want to shed some light on it. Basically, he was complaining, the system's messed up because you work hard on your credit, and then you talk to a lender to see if you get approved, and even if you don't get approved, your credit gets hit, and then that's a whole vicious cycle, which I get from that standpoint would definitely that would make me mad. But what you need to know watching this video is that there is a difference between a hard pull and a soft pull. So when you're talking with lenders, ask them, are you going to soft pull my credit if I fill out an application, or are you going to hard pull my credit? A lender can get a good amount of information to know if you should even continue down the road to getting approved just by doing the soft pull.
And really, that's what they want to do. I mean, if it's a good lender, they're going to be cautious, and they understand these things. So the soft pull is developed for this reason.
Yeah, it should not affect your credit, but I will, disclaimer say, you may talk to a lender and then the next day you see your credit went down 20 points. That's not necessarily because you talked to the lender, because your credit card companies, all the reporting bureaus, they all have different reporting schedules. So it could be that you talked to the lender and then your credit card updated their reporting and your score dropped or changed or went up or down or whatever. So you can't say that, 100% definitively your score won't change because a lender did a soft pull. But it should not affect your credit, the lender's portion of it, hardly at all. The other thing to note is that people know, the government knows, that you like to shop around for your rates, right? So if you're talking to multiple lenders within the same period, that's only going to count as one credit inquiry when it all gets reported to the bureau. And that's because, as I've said in many videos, all lenders are not created equal. So you might need to get different opinions from different lenders on, what their rates are, what their fees are, all that kind of stuff. And the bureaus know that, so that way you can talk to multiple lenders and only get dinged one time. Bear in mind, it's dinged one time because it's all in the same category. Now, if you go talk to 5 different lenders, you go talk to 5 different car loan people, you go talk to 5 different credit cards, your credit score is going to drop because the way it looks when you do that kind of stuff from the bureau's point of view is this person is out here looking to take out a lot of money from multiple sources, and that's risky. So your score is going to drop when you do that kind of stuff. So what I want you to take away from this is, first thing, number one, when you talk to a lender, ask them, are you doing a hard pull or a soft pull? You want a soft pull. And then if it turns into you're serious, that's for the void, they call it voyeurism. You're gathering information, you're looking, you're learning, you're gathering the tools you need to make the best purchase decision for you, and I'm all about that. So that's why I'm always like, talk to the lender, see what programs are the best for you, know what your budget is, know how much you want to spend and what that payment's going to look like, and then come to me and we'll find you a house that matches that criteria. But to do that, you need to be able to talk to the lender to learn if it's a good time for you to buy right now or if you should wait. And if your credit's getting slammed every time you do that, well, that wouldn't be a good situation.
Right.
So make sure you're getting a soft pull on your credit. You should be golden.
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah. So, and a lot of lenders we work with, they'll all help you with credit and things like that. So I think that's another big challenge that people struggle with. There's no judgment when it comes to credit. Your situation is your situation. I mean, everyone makes bad decisions here and there, and that, all you can do is move forward. And you can only do that by asking the right questions. So,
and really, that's what the lenders want to do.
Exactly.
They want to help you. You need to ask the questions, ask away.
But don't go to a credit repair company. That's just a side note, not really related to this video. A lot of them are just scams. They'll go and get all these things knocked off your credit and it looks like they repaired your credit, but then when all of those companies catch up, it all goes right back on your report and you're back to square one and sometimes worse off than before. So not all credit repair companies are created equal. But a lot of times a lender, once they're looking at your information, they can see, maybe it's just paying down this credit card a couple extra $100, or maybe it's getting rid of this car payment. We're going to bring that down a few $100s. Sometimes it's just little things like that and you're approved and you didn't even think you could buy a house. And you're only going to know that by talking to the lender.
Right. And us being realtors, when you work with first-time home buyers and they realize for the first time, I can actually buy a house, that's a good feeling.
Yeah. Well, especially in today's market, a lot of people are so concerned about the interest rate and all that stuff, which granted it's higher than it was before, but it's not exorbitantly high. And as first-time home buyers, you guys are in a great spot because you have access to all the first-time home buyer programs, first-time home buyer loans, down payment assistance programs, all that kind of stuff. First-time home buyers are just, honestly, you're in a better spot than people that maybe already own a home or are trying to buy a second home. You just have more programs available to you. So all that to say, if you're thinking about buying a house, there's options out there for you, and don't be afraid to talk to the lender. I harp on that so much, but a good lender is a wealth of information that can definitely help make your home purchase experience a good one, because they'll help you look at the different programs, the different loan types, the different income, the pros and cons to each one, whether 30-year or 15-year, and the lenders we work with will run all of those scenarios with you to help you make that best decision.
And I do think they do point out if you're a candidate for just different types of loans.
Right.
So some of them might not match your type of income.
And your interest rate too is really just a money thing. If you want to have a certain interest rate, you can get that rate. It just might cost you a little bit more on your monthly payment. I think that's a misconception too. This video is going to get kind of long if I go down that road. So some lenders will say, "Oh, we have a 4% rate or a 5% rate." You need to read those contracts because they may be charging you out the nose to give you that rate that you so covetously, is that say? That you wanted so bad, like you wanted a 5, but really maybe they charge you a whole bunch of discount points in your paperwork and you didn't realize it, and that's why you have a 5, but you paid several $1,000s extra that you didn't need to pay. That could have been rolled into your loan at a 7% or 8% rate. It's always about the fees. I'm just saying.
But it doesn't cost anything just to talk to a lender.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. If a lender is charging you an application fee, find a different lender. Or charging you just to have a consultation with them, find a different lender. Because
talk to us. We'll tell you.
Yeah, or just call us and we'll give you the best lender in town.
Brian's throwing you everywhere. No, come talk to us. We'll find you a really good lender.
Absolutely. So just keep that in mind. Remember, take away from this video, if you are talking to a lender, you're worried about your credit, just make sure they're doing a soft pull, not a hard pull, and you'll be good to go.
Right.
So for all of your real estate needs, of course, give us a call. We would love to assist you. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with a friend. And we've started posting these on YouTube now, too, so you can rewatch it there or on Facebook.
For those of you that are here in Oklahoma, stay cool.
Yeah, stay cool. My God. It's, it only says 99, but the car was said 109 earlier.
Oh, so. It's real hot.
It's rough. We'll see you guys in the next one.